And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second down at 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Raiders' 4-yard line.
From the 4, this is second down and 1.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get your first downs and big plays of all styles. But you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
They keep it on the ground again with a fullback Sherman. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Watch the twist.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Here's Hill on the return. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Now a handoff looking right. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Now 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Chiefs nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they think.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he fumbled fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now back to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. 19-18.
Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check 53, check 53. All day, dog. Check 99.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown.
Las Vegas.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just shedding him off there. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Taking it in from a yard out. And the silver and black continue to roll. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the stop.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first three quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Cleveland Farrell able 12 that time.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 30-yard line.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Go. All right, 55. Yellow. Hey, eat. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Bring it. Check. Easy. Press now. You go tight.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Sammy Watkins. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
The
Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.